Hello, this is Brad here again, and I thought today I would talk about a book that's become quite popular in our country as of late, and that is 50 Shades of Grey. I first heard about this book on Saturday Night Live. Basically, it was portrayed as a mommy porn kind of a book, and from what I've been hearing, that's exactly what it is. I haven't read the book myself, but a lot of women in my department have read this book. Um, Basically, my understanding is that it's basically like a kind of like Twilight for older women. Take away the vampires and throw in this erotic slash S&M element, and you pretty much have 50 Shades of Grey. So basically, what's been happening at work, women come to work, they eat a good breakfast, and they're going to need a good breakfast, to get through this book, because there's so much crazy things going on here. But and they'll read about 100 pages at work, go home and all that. So I thought this raised a very interesting question, though, because um, what's portrayed in actual life and what's portrayed in the novel are two totally separate realities. The reality is that, if you've been married 5 or 10 years, probably things might not be so great in the bedroom. You might hear things like, I just want to sleep. I just want to be left alone. Put that thing away. Take care of it yourself. That kind of a thing. But the woman in the 50 Shades of Grey book, she's kind of like, turn me over, tie me up, and do me from behind like a stuck pig until I either pass out or end up in the emergency room. So as you can see, we have a little bit of this going on. We have plan A, plan B, and they're quite different. So I thought maybe there's a communication problem. Maybe there's a way we can resolve this little divide here. So I would suggest, next time you go home, have dinner with your family, put the dishes away, make sure the kids are off watching Disney Junior, Higglytown Heroes or, Chuggington or whatever. And just kind of bring the subject up to say, honey, I was thinking instead of, the normal thing where I just roll over onto my side and fall asleep, maybe you could just, I don't know, throw me onto my belly, do me from behind like a stuck pig, Ned Beatty from Deliverance or whatever, and, go at it for about 6 hours until I either pass out or end up in the emergency room. So, once you bring this up, there's about a 99% chance that the guy's going to say, okay, fine. So now all you got to do is find a babysitter, or if you can't find a babysitter, I would say maybe contact your local home improvement center, Lowe's or Home Depot, and get some soundproofing and maybe some reinforced locks on your door, and you're all set. And then you go at it. I would just recommend one little thing. Maybe devise an alternative reality scenario. So when you do go to the emergency room, you don't have to embarrass yourself by telling the doctor what really happened, because they're going to be talking about it for months and months. Just say something, that isn't too far-fetched, like, I went to the bathroom and I fell down the steps, and the kids had left the turkey baster down there. They were, using it as a squirt gun, and I fell in an awkward, unfortunate manner, and it just kind of got stuck up in there, and that kind of a thing. And you're fine. You protect your dignity, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Now, there is a possibility that the guy will say no, like that 1% chance that he won't go for it. That's where things get a little bit awkward. But, here's the thing. At least you made the offer, and it's good to go. The rain check is in the bank, and he can pull it out, whenever he wants to. He knows the offer is still good on the table. So that's a good thing. And also, let's suppose the guy thinks you're completely nuts, or he thinks that you're a slut, and he loses all respect for you. But really, is that the worst thing you've ever done? There's probably been maybe one time when you like accidentally throw away his favorite T-shirt or whatever. That's probably 10 times worse. So don't really sweat it too much if he says no anyway. I just think that communication is key here, and you just want to get all this stuff out in the open. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Communicate with your partner, keep things healthy in the bedroom, and quit reading your books. You're not really doing anybody any favors by doing that. So yeah. And on a final note, if you haven't read 50 Shades of Grey, I hear it's really good. Check it out and give it a read. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.